guys, so some exciting news. We just moved into our new house, so we got a lot to do because about the month prior before we moved in over here, I was like, no grocery shopping. Let's use up what we have because the last thing I wanted to do was to move boxes, furniture, and groceries. So I have a Walmart order and a Sam's Club order today. We're gonna do some serious restocking and some organization. So I got all my bins, all that good stuff. So what I have currently, I'm gonna pull it out, throw some stuff away, and we're gonna get this place looking good. So I'm glad you're here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Christy. If you enjoy, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so let me go ahead and show you guys what we're working with in here. It's just a bunch of random stuff just thrown all over the place. So let me go ahead and turn this around. I'll show you what we're working with and kind of give you like my vision on what I'm kind of hoping it's gonna look like. So let me go ahead and turn you around real quick. Okay, my friends. So this is what we're looking like right now. Just a little bit of everything all over the place. That needs to go in the trash. We got this back on my birthday. That's like a week old of chips that are not sealed. So this is just what this is looking like. That's a bunch of organization for the pantry and the refrigerator. And then I just got these delivered from Walmart like a couple days ago because I wanted to use these for the pantry. And then and just other stuff like this. I don't know if I'm gonna put it at the bottom or if I'm just gonna find a whole new home for it. We'll see. This is my favorite baking dish in the world. I love this so much. So what I'm thinking that I'm gonna do is I'm thinking that this side will be like pantry restock food stuff, right? And then this side, I'm thinking of like baking. You know, maybe having like one shelf for like stuff like this, paper towels, cat food, you know, something like that, this kind of stuff, you know. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. And so I just have a little bit of everything as far as it goes with organization. You know, I have cereal bins, these containers, Lazy Susans, or Tina Turner's, Lazy Susans, whichever, that have stuff like this, and just a bunch of other stuff that's in there as well that we're gonna pull out. We're gonna see what all we're working with. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Christy. I have 6-year-old twins. I typically post cleaning, homemaking content. I love to decorate for the seasons and different occasions, and we have back to school and fall right around the corner, and I am super excited and cannot wait to share all of that with you. So if you like that kind of content, definitely stick around. But for today, since we had just moved in, I needed to get stocked up with groceries, pantry staples. I did a Walmart and Sam's Club order. I'll be sharing that soon, the hauls with you guys soon in the video. But first, I have to take everything out, start with a clean slate. This is my first time having a pantry this size, so I am super excited to really create some organization in here. I'll tell you what I'm more excited about though. I'm more excited to get back into making content. I have missed you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. And like I mentioned, we just moved here, and moving takes a lot of your time and energy. There's just so much involved, but I am so happy to be back to filming and getting back into the swing of it all. Like I mentioned, we are gearing up for back to school, so I'm working on a back to school prep video with like a checklist. I'm marking everything off to get prepared for a good school year. I got some teacher gift ideas in there also, and fall is literally a footstep away. I am ready to pull down the bins. Hobby Lobby is calling my name, so make sure you hit that notification bell because we got some fun content coming. everything's out of the pantry like I would like it to be. Now I need to go to Sam's Club, pick up my order, and then by the time I get back, my Walmart order will probably be here. I don't know where I'm gonna put everything at because everything's all over the place. But let's go ahead, go to Sam's Club, pick up the order, and then we'll figure all that out when we get back. Okay, you guys, so I am back from Sam's Club. I just want to say before I get into anything that it is extremely hot outside, and I think it is just the world's way of saying have a great weekend before the storm rolls in on Monday and Tuesday. So let's just be grateful for what we have. I changed out of my sweater before I left because I knew it was going to be hot. I did not realize it was going to be that hot. So just being grateful. Thank you, Jesus, for the great weather. I hope everyone's out there enjoying it. With that being said, anything that was like freezer related is in the freezer. I had to play Tetris, tic-tac-toe, whatever. I just shoved it in there. So I have, and that's my daughter. Oh my God, cutest thing ever. When I came in, she made a Mario hat with some paper and colors. She also made a Mario mustache with paper. And I guess she took a glue stick and glued it on. It was the cutest thing ever. I'll show you a picture, but it was absolutely funny. I was like, it's a me, a Mario. So cute. There she is. Okay, right now she is coloring a Sam's Club box red because that is going to be her Mario Kart. All right, so all the freezer items are in the freezer. So what I'm going to show you is Walmart first because it got here first. My husband was able to set it out on the counter while I was gone. And then I came in with Sam's Club and just kind of sat it down. So what I have here is just the Walmart stuff. I'm going to go over the refrigerator and pantry items with you and just kind of show you like what we're restocking. And then I'll take the refrigerator stuff, put it over there, move the pantry stuff out of the way, and then I'll show you Sam's Club. So let me go ahead and turn this around and show you what we got at Walmart. Okay, so Walmart, like I said, there's my baby. Excuse the mess. I have kids. So that's all the stuff that we pulled out of the pantry over there. So just kind of start on this side because this is where we are. Got some paper bowls. Some more Mrs. Meyer's that was completely out. And then I was supposed to get shampoo and conditioner for the kids with the detangler. And they did not give me the conditioner. So I'm kind of sad about that. They'll just have to use mine until I can get some more. I got some yogurt, the strawberry and peaches. Got some ham for sandwiches, cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls are perfect for, especially for weekends. I like to do cinnamon rolls on the weekends typically. And then,
right, you guys.
That's right, you guys. And then I got some cans of biscuits. One of the meals I kind of want to make this week, I want to do, because we're still trying to get settled in, I'm wanting to focus a lot more on crock pot and easy dinners. And so I was wanting to do like a chicken pot pie in the crock pot and then just make some biscuits when we get home. Have some French onion dip. And then, see, I ordered a big olive oil, but I have 2 of the smaller ones, which is perfectly fine. And then I got some plastic silverware, 2 orders of bow tie pasta. The kids love the bow tie. The bow ties are their favorite. 2 orders of crescent rolls, 2 packs of crescent rolls. I also ended up getting the instant potatoes. These are just so great for fast nights and just when you're just wanting to do some instant potatoes. It's water and potato. Okay, moving on. Mustard. I got some orange sauce and some of the mac and cheese. We also ended up getting this to go with, I like the no beans. My husband likes beans. I like no beans. The kids like no beans, so we typically go for that. But for some chili dogs, and then I needed some more of these because we don't have any, and I use them for a lot for recipes. Cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, and a cream of celery. And then a bunch of pasta sides. I just put a bunch of them in the cart. Chicken, broccoli, teriyaki. What is this? Chicken, Parmesan. Another chicken. I honestly, I think the only difference between these two is the type of noodles. This is like the fettuccine noodles, and this is like the little spiral. And then same. Okay, I got that. Thing of apples, some key limes, honey, Kleenex, some potatoes, some golden potatoes. I got these to go for some sliders. I was gonna do some pulled barbecue chicken sliders sometime later on. Again, a really easy crock pot recipe to do that. And then some keto-friendly hamburger buns, some low-calorie honey wheat Nature's Own bread, and Wonder Bread for the kids. And then we also got some baked Cheetos, some Tostinos tortilla chips, corn poppers or popcorners, animal crackers, and some dots. My husband loves these. These are so good. I also got a variety pack at Sam's Club, which I'll show you guys in just a moment. But I'm going to go ahead and this is all we got from Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this stuff somewhere else. All right, let me go and put this away. So here we are for Sam's Club. So sometimes I look at stuff, I'm like, is it really that expensive? But goodness gracious. Okay. So I got green beans and some corn. These are like go-to vegetables. The kids love them. We love them. So green beans and corn I got for cans. I got a thing of bananas. I am zoomed in. Some cuties. And got some mixed fruit cups. We have grapes, red grapes, green grapes, strawberries, mushrooms. I got me one salad kit. I'm trying to be healthier, but I wanted to get one just because if it took me a while, typically that's like two. Anyway, so salad, guacamole, cheese, tortillas. I did get the kids some little Quaker Chewy granola bars, Rice Krispie treats, Oreo packs, and then we got the adults variety mix. Okay, so this has the cinnamon sugar, the honey mustard, and the regular one in here. And we do a family movie night on Fridays. So we got the butter levers and a thing of pastas, muffins, suja, which is so good. I'm really going to do my best to get on my health journey. Like I said, I know it's only one salad, but I'm going to start somewhere. So I got salad. I got my suja. Typically, whenever I was doing really well, I was drinking like one of these every day in the morning time. So these are just so good, so healthy. I'll tell you, it has apple, celery, cucumber, kale, collards, lemon, and so much more down there on the bottom. But this is so good and for a great price also. It's not about the calories for me. It's about like what all is in it. So good. And then I got the kids some strawberry lemonade and gotta have some pasta sauce. And that is everything we have from Sam's Club. Oh, and obviously I got some water.
Strawberry lemonade?
I did say strawberry lemonade. I got some water. And then I also did get a 24 pack of Dr. Pepper Zero. And that's from Walmart. And so is the toilet paper. So that's everything. So I'm going to go ahead, put away the cold stuff. And then we're going to continue on with the pantry. All right, let's do this. I think Skyly had something she wanted to say real quick.
You guys, snack, healthy food like fruits and vegetables keeps you healthy.
Yes.
Than just snacks.
Yes.
And junk food.
Yes.
If you eat too much junk food, your tummy could hurt, and maybe you could have a fever, or maybe you will you're gonna be fat. So don't eat too much candy and snacks, you guys. Bye.
Bye. Hey, you guys, I had no idea she was going to say that, but I thought it was just too cute and too funny to leave out. I hope it didn't offend anybody. I'm a big girl, as you can clearly see. However, I am trying to lose weight. I'm trying to make healthier choices and just being more active on a daily basis and definitely increasing that water intake. That's something I've really been trying to do. Even though I do still drink my Dr. Pepper Zero and my Diet Coke, even though those are 0 calories, I definitely want to get more water in. But anyways, I don't want to do anything extreme whenever it comes to losing weight. So I just want to make healthier choices and just be a little bit more active. But anyways, I am getting everything put away. I got these woven bins. They're from Amazon and they are a 9x12. They are a pretty good size for what I need it for. These are perfect. They came in a pack of 4. I got a total of 8. They have like a chalkboard label on them, and they also come with a chalk marker, so you can label them if you want to. I didn't, but I could if I want to later on. I just think that it looks really cute, to be honest. But these are absolutely perfect. I'm very happy that I got these. They look so cute in the pantry. I can put them in the link of my description if you're interested in them. But they are absolutely perfect. These were a great purchase. I love using Tina Turner's for like condiments and stuff like that. Like I have one in my refrigerator also that I use. I keep it on the top, and one, it's like a space saver. And it's so convenient. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm taking like my I'm doing one more so for like seasonings and stuff like that, and then the other one's gonna be more for like just like things you need, syrups, peanut butter, stuff like that. And these are just an amazing thing to use in your pantry or your refrigerator. So now that we have the cereal put in their containers, I am moving on to these bins. Now, the cool thing about this big bin right here is that it's actually part of a 3-tier rolly cart. And the rolly cart, I use it for my canned goods, which is really awesome because it's super convenient to have it to roll in and out. And I only need the 2 tiers because that's all the cans that I really have. But it fits perfectly underneath the shelf, so it's not taking up the shelving space. And then I can use this big bin right here for my muffins. But I love my roller cart for my cans. I could go on and tell you all day about how much I love that. But these bins right here, these ones are a little bit more narrow, but the nice thing about them is that they're stackable. They come in like, I believe I got a pack of 4, and they have a plastic cover or lining for the bottom of it. And they're, like I said, they're a little bit more narrow, but they're stackable, and they have these really nice handles on the side so you can pick it up and move it. They also have a dip. If you look at the side of it that's facing me, they have a dip in the middle so that you can actually reach in and grab what you need. And my last house, I had basically like a closet for a pantry. It just is what it is. And this was such a great space saver. This one and the rolly cart, like such a game changer for how I was able to organize in such a small pantry. And so what I did is I would stack them up, and then we would just reach in on the side. I have to keep them lengthwise because you couldn't have them in the small space facing towards you for you to just do that. But it still worked itself out. And like I said, it has the handle so you can just pick it up as you want to. So I love these. I got all of it off of Amazon. So I will definitely put the link in the description box, because if you're someone especially that's really trying to organize your pantry and you do have a small space, or you're just trying to make the most out of your space, these are very beneficial. And then now I'm putting like my chips and stuff and whatnot inside of these bins. These bins I got from Walmart though. These are, I think they're called they're from Better Home and Garden or Better Homes or something like that. It's one of their main brands that they sell at Walmart. And I love these. I think they're so pretty. I ended up getting 2 different sizes. So they're the same height, and it was not intentional. It was accidental, but you know, whatever. So some of them are a little bit wider than the others, and the other ones are just a little bit more narrow, but they work out perfectly. For what we need anyway. So I feel like it was a win. And this is what I'm doing with the pantry. So I have put the woven bins on the top in the second shelf, and then I'm putting some of those condiments over to the side. I did do a lot of maneuvering and configuring, I guess, or rearranging the pantry a little bit more throughout this, just to kind of really get it how I wanted it to look. But I love the way it turned out. I did want the snacks on the bottom for the kids. And now I'm thinking, should I really have the snacks on the bottom for the kids? Because they go in there like crazy now to get the snacks. And I'm like, oh Lord. But you know, it's for them, but they need to, we're creating rules in place where we're like, okay, you're not allowed to go in the pantry unless you ask. And try to get something from the refrigerator, like a fruit or something or a vegetable, before we try to go in here for these snacks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of go over this. So as you guys know, baking stayed where it was, and I have like other baking stuff here, extra salts and stuff like that, and then like your seasonings and barbecues and stuff, those are in the back, like the cookie cutter, sprinkles, all that good stuff back there hiding. And then let's go back to the top. So since this is basically like a pasta box, okay, so on these I decided not to write anything on them just because it changes so much that I just didn't even want to deal with it. So maybe I might, I don't know. But anyway, so this is pasta. I got the spaghetti there, extra veggie straws, and then another thing of, I think those are egg noodles. And got the sauce right here, pasta sauce, some ramen. This right here is more like cream of soups and chicken broth. I have like my potatoes and all the noodles right there. Got our mac and cheeses. This is just random extra stuff. I got like a skillet, some biscuit mix right there, a wolf chili. So just like some things that help you to make part of a dinner or something. I have a taco bin, so I got my flour tortillas in the back. I have 2 things of rice, and then like crunchy tacos, this queso sauce, and then I have pinto beans right there. And then for the next row, we have cereal, pancake mix, a couple Pop-Tarts, so breakfast stuff. So this is all basically breakfast. And then I have the syrup right here next to it, along with, you know, peanut butter and stuff like that, honey that I broke earlier, some muffins, and then like all the snacky snacks, chips, pretzels, goldfish crackers, all of that. And then the row underneath, we have our breads, different kind of breads in here, some more chips, chips and crackers. This is like baking type of stuff. And that would be just random drinks over there that we don't really use, like hot cocoa and stuff like that. I have my onions, potatoes, cat food, and then a lot of snacks over here that will be limited, but a lot of snacks. And then popcorn. I put popcorn over there in the back because, again, I'll know where it is. And then teas and stuff like that. This right here is just a extra random stuff, aluminum foil, trash bags, extra stuff down there, paper towels, and then we have our canned goods. So I got my green beans and corn, and then all the other canned goods that we have. I really like this thing. I think it's just so cool. It actually has a third tier for it, but I don't need it. It's too big. It was too big. Some water, and then I have more water that I'm gonna bring in here. And then I have my paper towels over here where the kids can reach it, and out of the way. I thought that was like a really nifty spot to put it at here in the pantry. So that's pretty cool. And then, so that's everything. You guys, I am exhausted. There's a piece of me that doesn't even want to do the refrigerator today, but I feel like I really need to. And yes, you can probably hear my husband snoring in the background. He worked really hard today, so we're not gonna trip on him. We'll let him take his nap. Okay, so that is everything. I absolutely love it. I truly, truly do. I think this makes my heart happy because I've only had like a little closet for a pantry, and now I have this, and I feel like there needs to be more food in here, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, which actually I do want to start like prepping, having a bunch of food on hand, food that can stand the test of time. So anyway, that's the pantry. Okay, you guys, so now since the pantry is finally done, I am starting on the fridge, even though I am so tired at this point, but I'm going to keep on trekking along because it needs to get done. First thing I'm doing is I'm pulling everything out of the refrigerator so I can see what I'm working with and what container I wanted to use for it. I have an idea of where I want everything to be. So once I get done pulling everything out, I am going to give it a good wipe down. Now, I have a question. This has always stumped me, and I never really feel like I'm doing it right. So I want to hear from you guys. So my question is raw meat. I know you're supposed to put it on like the bottom shelf or the bottom drawer, but I kind of need the space for other stuff. So I've always used like my bottom drawer for like vegetables or something like that, right? So normally when I defrost my meat, I put it in a big bowl with like a nice size kitchen towel underneath it. But I always still feel like I'm doing it the wrong way. No one's ever been sick, thank goodness. And I don't think it's too big of a deal, but I'm just curious to hear from you guys, especially if you have like a smaller fridge and you can kind of relate to that. Let me know, like, are you saving that bottom drawer for raw meat? I just don't feel like I just want to save a drawer, you know? Like I don't have the privilege to really save it because I kind of need it. But anyway, so I just want to hear from you guys. When you're having raw meat, do you guys just put it in a bucket also or a bowl and just like put a towel underneath it and just cross your fingers and hope everyone survives? Or are you putting it on the bottom? Because apparently I am a finger cross kind of girl. Okay, you guys, so let's talk produce. So, okay, I used to wash my produce with baking soda and vinegar, and then I just felt like I was doing too much. It was kind of making the fruit like really soggy, and especially like my strawberries. So I stopped doing that altogether, and then I just went to letting them soak in baking soda and just giving them a good rinse. And now here we are, just rinsing off our grapes just a little while before this whole produce outbreak thing. And I'm just like, OMG, I'm so thankful we are all okay. All the grapes are gone now. But going forward, obviously, I'm going to make sure to really wash my produce because you never know. It is a scary world out there. You never know what can happen. So I'm just going to make sure I'm going to go back to using baking soda. I don't think I'm going to use the vinegar, but just making sure I give them a good wash in baking soda. So the vinegar was just too much. I was really making them soggy. They were not lasting very long at all whenever I wash them with, vinegar. And I think that's the thing. I think it's just like the duration of how long they stay good. And I just noticed that whenever I just rinse them off, I feel like they stay fresh longer. Like, I don't know. But these red grapes, the red grapes were so dirty. Normally, whenever I have grapes, like I cut them off in bunches, and that's what I did with the green grapes. But the vines on the red ones were so like dirty and dusty that I had to take all the grapes off of the vines completely. And so I just wonder, I hope you guys are not at home watching the video and just thinking, look at this lady. She is literally not washing her produce correctly and putting her raw meat in the top of the refrigerator. Like, who is this girl and what is wrong with her? I cannot believe her and her family are still alive. But I hope you guys aren't thinking that at all. And I hope you can kind of relate to me. So the refrigerator is done. Everything is stocked up, organized in its place where it needs to be at. So it was a good setup. So basically that drawer right there is for the kids. And then, like I said, I have vegetables down there on the bottom. I've always done that. I don't know. So anyway, so the refrigerator's done. I do have some other produce that I'm putting off to the side, like my bananas, my key limes, and my apples. So those will go off onto the side. But other than that, everything is done. We did the pantry today. We did the refrigerator. And I just want to say thank you guys for welcoming me back. It feels good to be back. We have some more content on the way, so be on the lookout. I hope you stick around, especially if you're new here, this is your first time watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have been here before, I hope you enjoyed too. I am just so thankful to be back, but I will see you guys in the next video. Hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys then. Bye.